everybody? It's your girl Rugarin Rugiana. I actually got some bad news before I started to film this video, but my lashes is on, my little outfit is on. Not only that, but like what I'm doing is like important as fuck to me. Like reaching out to people and showing people how to vibrate higher and keep that negative shit out the way is important as fuck to me. So if I decided not to film and just, is that my areola? If I decided to just film and not speak what was on my heart, that would just be me sitting in a dark place and just, we're gonna scratch that out. We ain't even gonna worry about that right now. God got it. I want to do a quick disclaimer before I get started. I want you all to know that the things that I say here, the things that I speak to you are my version of events. It's my feelings, it's my life from my perspective. I cannot speak for anyone else. Some of the things I say will make people feel uncomfortable. Some of the things I speak on will make you feel sad. Some of the things I speak on will make you wonder. But most importantly, it'll make you think. So today, we're going to talk about how to break through a breakup, a bad breakup, how to break through, how to manifest, how to not be bitter, how to just move forward in a positive light. All the things I speak on are things that I've been through. I am not a therapist. I am not a psychologist. I didn't go to school for none of this. This is just experience, right? Okay, here's the scenario. Shorty is in love. She love her boo. She think her boo love her. Y'all rocking hard. Y'all rocking strong. Whatever.
And this is your main squeeze, honey. You is in love. This is the one. This is it. It's
whatever. God decides he don't want to be in a relationship no more, which is cool. You know, you're allowed to do that. We all are able to make our own decisions.
You know what? Forget that. Your feelings is hurt. You don't understand why he wasted so much of your time. You're embarrassed. It's some bullshit.
When a guy leaves a woman, it's usually already in his mind. It's already made up in his heart. It's just harder for us to understand and accept it because to us, it's like out of nowhere.
He been acting crazy. You just was ignoring the signs. You know your man's pattern and you know he been off. Don't ignore your gut feeling because now look at you, sis. You getting dumped. Now you watching YouTube videos on how to get over a breakup.
Like out of nowhere. But to the guy, he knows, he knew that that's what he wanted. Cool.
I knew now, I would know all you got to do is tell me once and I'm out your life for good. But guess what we do?
Asking all these questions, you're trying to get closure, acceptance, and all types of things. And sometimes people just can't give you the closure you need. Sometimes people don't know how to communicate closure, or sometimes they feel like you're undeserving of closure, whatever it may be. If a person was to die tomorrow, you still aren't getting closure. So I'm going to teach you how to move forward without closure, without answers.
Stop using closure as an excuse to keep a door open. Fuck out of here. Now let's get it.
Is y'all ready? Because I'm excited. Like, I'm so excited. Moving forward, you got all these questions. You're wondering, what did I do? And now you're at a point where you're almost like on his dick.
That's right. I said it, on his dick. And you look desperate as fuck, sis.
You're texting, you're calling, you're trying to figure this out, trying to figure that out. You just don't get it. Heartbroken. You are crying for hours. You just don't get it. He's like, yo, it ain't it. I want you ladies and guys, if you're watching, I want you to think back to your very first heartbreak. Me, I was 12 years old. I will never forget. And he broke my heart. He broke my heart so bad. And it was around the time Michael Jackson died. 2009, my bad. Around the time when Michael Jackson died, and I just remember being hurt because I was up all night. They were showing Michael Jackson tributes all over the TVs for hours, for days, for weeks. And I was so hurt and I was crying. I was 12 years old, yo. And I thought that he was the one. So anytime now moving forward, like if I feel like I get my heart broke or my feelings hurt, you just got to almost think back to your past heartbreaks. I didn't just have one. I probably had like a great big deal of heartbreaks.
Yeah, I'm not afraid to admit it. Even the baddest bitches get their heart broke.
And just think about how in that moment, it seems like it's something you'll never get over, never overcome. Now looking back, it's like, what's I crying over? Any guy, I promise you ladies, any guy that I ever tripped over, felt like was on his dick sitting on paragraphs, it wasn't worth it.
This is big facts. I can't name a man today that I could say it was actually worth doing all that, putting all that energy into. Boy, fuck you.
Verse will not reveal that to you. Well, actually, the universe reveals it to you. You're just not willing to accept it. Like, you're not even trying to hear that.
Red flags, gut feeling, women's intuition, whatever you want to call it, the universe revealed it to you and you just didn't want to believe it.
You have to get yourself out of the mind state of that idea of y'all working and y'all making it right. Because what happens is, like, we see the potential in a person that they may not see in themselves. This is my brain, that's his brain. If I'm like falling in love with his potential, I know he can be this man, I know he could be this successful, I know that he can be this. Yeah, and he don't believe it, it'll never go nowhere because he don't even believe it. He can't even imagine what you're imagining from him. He can't even picture that for himself. You know what I mean? So what we have to do, the first step is falling out of love with the idea. That's all it is an idea. Once you fall out of love with that idea,
it's a fantasy and you over there living in la la land. You need to snap out of it. That is not who he is in real life. Come
then
on.
you can start acting on it. Now, granted, sis, it is not going to be easy. There's going to be times where you're going to want to text. There's going to be times where you're going to want to creep.
Yeah, you know what creeping is, secretly watching their page, trying to see what they up to.
But here's the thing. He made his mind up. And you're not about to change his mind. The best thing you could do is if someone makes their bed,
you made your bed, now you gotta lay in it, and I hope it's comfy. I hope she got Wi-Fi.
lay in it. Let them sleep in it. Get comfortable. Get comfortable where you at. Can't change nobody's mind. Now, granted, some people, I messed up. Here's the thing, like, I believe people messing up. People make mistakes, but they don't change overnight. So if you want to move forward in a positive way, first of all, you gotta start loving yourself, sis. You need to let that shit go. If he don't respect you, you need to let it go because you're ultimately disrespecting yourself while you're chasing him. Let it go. Let it go. And the universe, I promise you, from experience, the universe will reveal everything you need to know about that person once you're ready to receive. The minute you say, you know what, I'm done with this.
And no, ladies, I'm not talking about texting his phone a million times saying you're done. I mean meaning that shit in your mind, in your heart, in your body. Then that's when the universe will reveal everything you need to see about that person. You'll see. Keep your eyes open.
So now you got it made up in your mind, but you find yourself still like texting, still wondering, whatever. And what's gonna happen is you're gonna get rejected again. He gonna talk bad to you again. He gonna be like, quit hitting my line, thought I was done with you. All right, so enough is enough. Everybody has their breaking point. Are you at your breaking point or not? When me, in my last situation, I was more so in my breaking point. Like, all right, there's no point to keep reaching out. He made his mind up. This is what it is. Ready? Now, now I've let go of that idea of us, that idea of who I think he could be, who I think he should be, or whatever. Let it go. But now this is a new me, right? It's a new woman because for so long I was so stuck on you, and this new me is uncomfortable. God, this new me want to text him so bad. This new me isn't used to this. I just had my heart set on him. Like, what is this? I remember one day recently, I felt really motherfucking sad, and I knew that I shouldn't reach out to the guy, so I wasn't going to either. Like, it was just a whole bad day, and it's like I feel like I'm not myself.
Ladies, sit still. Do not see karma. Everything will happen right when it's supposed to. Trust me.
This is essential. You have to delete all those old pictures, all those old memories. Don't save them to another file. Delete it. You got your mind made up. Get that shit out your head. Delete all them text messages, all the shit y'all used to do. Get rid of it. Get rid of it like he got rid of you. Should I block him on social media? Should I block his number? Well, here's the thing. I don't say block people on social media. Let them see that glow up. Well, it doesn't even matter if they see the glow up or not, because the glow up's really for you. There's no point in blocking them because, for one, when you block somebody, to me, that just look bitter as hell. Like, off of social media, it's no big deal. Whatever. They could still watch you from somebody else's page if they really wanted to. You could block their cell phone number. They could still hit you up if they really wanted to. The real gains is having your mind made up. Your mind made up. Have your mind made up and run with it. Run with it. Do not look back. Because the more you look back, the harder it's going to be. The more time you waste, the more energy you put into it, the more you think about it, the harder it's going to be to break through this breakup. All you gotta do, baby girl, is tell God what you want. Tell God how you feel. Get in tune with these feelings. Acknowledge them, right? All you gotta do is that, and let him do his job. Do not keep hitting that man up. You will not change him. If you want a certain type of man, pray for him, manifest him, but that is not it. Let the universe do its job. And before y'all knew it, I promise you, I literally got revealed some information that made my mind up basically for me. So it's like, if you just be still and let God do the work, he'll show you everything you need to see. But he couldn't reveal that to me back then because I wasn't ready to receive. Once I had got that information revealed to me, it was a wrap. It was a wrap. It was a wrap. And it was a wrap. And it's been a wrap ever since. So as long as you just let the world work, but you stay out of it, because I feel like if it has to be forced, it is not to be fucked with. I don't want to force nothing. I just want things to flow. If it's not flowing, it's not for me. Period.
And that's a Fendi fact, no cap.
Is you have to pick and choose wisely. Pick and choose wisely. Best believe that situation now, heartbreak, whatever you're going through now, you'll get over it, right? You'll get over it. That's no problem. But moving forward, pick and choose wisely. You cannot change that person, but you can change yourself. And as far as yes, they all regret it. Every guy, I promise you, if they watching this video, every guy I've ever dealt with regrets it. They regret it so bad, but I've outgrown them. And what's gonna happen is that person may or may not regret it, but it's not up to you to sit around and see if they regret it. Oh, I hope he just hate the decision he made. Fuck it. Bitch, love the decision you made. It don't matter if he's heard about or whatever. Bitch, are you happy? Are you happy? And honestly, I'm realizing about myself, I haven't been this happy in a while. Could have been like, what the fuck was I so stuck on the idea? Because I wasn't stuck on who the person really is. I don't like who the person is. It was the idea of the person, who I thought the person was. Listen to your gut feeling, listen to your instincts, and more importantly, listen to God, listen to them red signs, listen to all that. How a person treats you is very important, but how a person treats you is a reflection on how they treat themselves. So honestly, with any guy who ever hurt my feelings, or I feel like whatever, I'm starting to realize you're broken, you're hurt, whatever happened to you, I'm sorry, but now you're taking it on me. I forgive you for treating me how you treat yourself. That's how you got to do people. When people act in a certain manner and they're not righteous, and they're actually almost like borderline being like disrespectful almost, and you know that you ain't do nothing to deserve this, you know that there's other motherfucking people out there who really, you need to put that energy on them, then you know there's a problem. You know that there's something along the lines, that person is just hurt. And you gotta walk away graciously, ladies. This is not to say like, fuck that nigga, I hope this happens to him. None of that. 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 Queens don't do that. We don't move. We don't operate in that manner. We don't even wish bad on a bitch who don't like us, right? We don't do that. Wish him the best, because if you truly loved him like how you said you would, you wouldn't want nothing bad to happen to him. I still don't want nothing bad to happen to no dude I ever loved, together or not. That's not what I'm here for. I hope you grow. I hope you learn how to communicate your feelings. I hope you figure out what broke you. I hope you come in tune with your senses. I hope you come in tune with your spirituality, but I'm not wishing bad on you. Yeah, you hurt me, but I'm not about to hurt you back. I'm not here for it. I'm not here for it. So anyways, with that being said, ladies, you just have to truly manifest it. Is there days where I wish that I could reach out to the person? And not really. After, I'm telling you, and the more you practice that, I'm gonna stay away, and the more you're open to other people and other things and other ideas, and that person who you was so in love with's reality, you realize absolutely not. Do I get tempted? Absolutely not. Am I ashamed of myself? Am I hurt for wasting time with a person? Absolutely not. I needed that. You have to be gracious and just real humble. Humility is always attractive. No need to be bitter. No need to feel like that, because the truth of the matter is, if the person was to reach out and apologize tomorrow, would I want them back? Absolutely not. My mind is made up. Just like their mind was made up. There is no room for like all that back and forth shit. I am not the one who's about to be in a toxic relationship where this person's broken. Now, if I had a partner and we broke up and he had asked about counseling or like ways that we could really get to the bottom of it, that's the only way I'll take a person back, if he was to work on himself and say that he wants to work on himself. But as long as you want to live on the surface, absolutely not. And there are people who live on the surface, literally. Like, I'm spiritual. I'm in tune with my feelings. I'm in tune with my aura. If I feel like there's a negative cloud around me, I know. If I feel like there's like I call it like my glitter aura. It's like to me, this is like my imaginary aura. Your aura is your glow, and mine's is pink and glittery and bubbly and girly. I know. I'm in tune with that. There's people who live on the surface and they just want to make it look good, or they're just real so like simple. You know what I mean? If you can keep living on the surface, that can never work for me, because when it's time to communicate my feelings, or when it's time to really talk about some real shit, or if we go through some real shit, I'm gonna need you to be able to be in tune. Not just on the surface, not just trying to avoid it, not I have no room for that in my life. And once you start taking charge of your life, that's when things will change. That's when things will change. Take charge of your life. Is this what I want? Is this not what I want? What do you want? What do you want to manifest? And honestly, the truth of the matter is, you can sit there and complain and cry about the nigga the whole time, but bitch, you did it to you. You did it to you. You did it to you. From the first moment he disrespected you and you accepted it, you did it to you. Now, moving forward, like I said, don't blame yourself. Move forward. Would you let it happen again? Absolutely not. Thank you. Thank you for all that. Thank you for all that heartache, all that whatever, because now I know how to move. Now I know exactly what I want and exactly what I don't want. You gotta, instead of looking at shit in a negative light, when I scroll on my Facebook, I'm always saying, oh, niggas ain't shit, niggas this, niggas that. And I used to be that girl. Shit. I used to be that girl to pull up on the nigga and do all types of wild shit. But it's more so, what about me? Because I damn near chose this nigga. Like, what about me? What the fuck is going on with me? You know what I'm saying? If you like this video, like and subscribe. I'm so happy that I filmed it, because in the beginning of the video I got that bad news about my grandmother, and I'm just like, hurt. But at the end of the day, like I said, we are not sitting in misery. We ain't doing none of that. Keep that positive energy. Yes, bad things will happen in our life. Bad things will happen, but it's all about how you react to them. What you gonna do? So I'm learning, when I practice positivity, and it's hard. It's very hard. It's so much easier to just give up. When I practice positivity, it pays off. Just like a job. When you work, you get paid in a week or 2 weeks or whatever. The reward doesn't come immediately, but it pays off. And now I have those habits of positivity. This and that, this and that, this and that. It's already instilled in my mindset. So now it's like an everyday thing to me. It comes naturally. It comes naturally, but you have to give yourself that start. Change the way you think. More importantly, change the way you talk. The tongue is so powerful. Watch them fucking words to come out your mouth. There'll be times where me and my friend Bree, we talking, whatever, and I might say something, or about to start say something, and say, never mind. I don't even want to speak it into the world. It don't even matter. You gotta really, your tongue is powerful, your mind is powerful, your body is powerful, and you got control. Don't act weak. Do not act weak. I like my outfit. I got it from Zos Kill. Hold on. Is it cute? Is it cute? But yeah. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Thank you for listening.